woman snapped a hacksaw in half and stuffed it into minced beef, pounding and smearing it evenly before covering it with plastic wrap, then putting it into the freezer overnight. This was the clever trick she came up with to get the hacksaw into the prison. Because of her job there, the guards didn't subject her to a strict inspection. So Sophia quickly found a guard who was close with the inmate Cruz and asked him to deliver it. Although the guard was friendly with Cruz, he didn't turn away. Cruz opened the package right in front of him and saw that it was indeed just a box of ground beef, which finally put the guard at ease and made him leave. After confirming it was safe through a mirror, the inmate hurriedly thawed the meat with water and took out the hacksaw hidden inside. The escape tool was successfully secured. Two violent felons dug a 200-meter-long escape route through the sewer system. After breaking out, they even mockingly left the police a note with a smiley face drawn on it. This prison was one of the highest security facilities in the United States, and this was the first successful escape in its 150-year history. Yet behind such a brazen breakout lay a little-known secret. Danny Mora Prison is a maximum security facility holding the most dangerous criminals in New York State. However, as all security experts say, the weakest link in any system is always human beings. This steel forest restrained the inmates' bodies, but it also gave rise to something else: distorted human desires that were everywhere. Cruz was an elderly murderer with superb artistic skills and a hypnotic charm. Cunning and calculating, he was the mastermind and psychologist behind the escape plan. Danny was a young robber and killer, highly intelligent and physically strong, serving as the engineer and executor of the plan. Together, they formed a perfectly complementary team. Sophia was a senior supervisor at the prison's garment factory. On the surface, she was part of the system, holding authority over the inmates, but inside she carried a fractured soul. Her marriage had long since existed in name only, and her family offered her no emotional fulfillment. One day, guard Mark suddenly warned Cruz that the prison was about to conduct a surprise search and told him to hide any contraband immediately. Cruz put everything into a bucket and followed Mark to an office. Mark opened a door and told Cruz to stash the items inside first. When Cruz went in, he discovered a long corridor with their cells lining both sides. He carefully observed the area and noticed that the vents in the cells were connected to this space. After leaving, a bold escape plan began to take shape in Cruz's mind. He told Danny what he had discovered. If they dug through the vent beneath the bed, they could enter that space and then access the underground pipe system. But Danny quickly rejected the idea. They had no tools, and if they were discovered, they'd face at least 2 years in solitary confinement. Cruz didn't see it that way. As long as they could get their hands on a small hacksaw, the plan could be carried out. But where could they get one? Internal circulation was clearly impossible.